Hi, my name is Kees, and I'm a spiritual teacher, and I help people from doing to being. And I do that through my coaching and my group coaching. And here we go. We have a nice video from Jim Carrey about his awakening that I want to comment on, react to, and show you. So here we go.
And I suddenly got it. I understood suddenly how thought was just an illusory thing, and how...
Oh, that's so beautiful. So first of all, this happens, right? It's in one instance that you can really get it, can really understand. And seeing through thought is such a big thing, especially if you've been holding on to certain thoughts that are really important or big in your life. Then when you somehow see through them, it's like you enter this whole new space.
Is responsible for, if not all, most of the suffering we experience.
Yes, so thought is definitely the biggest here, especially any type of belief. I usually say emotional, energetic, and mental, so thought beliefs. But most of our beliefs have a mental component. So I would say the mental part is really big.
And then I suddenly felt like I was looking at these thoughts from another perspective. And I wondered, who is it that's aware that I'm thinking?
Wow, that's self-inquiry, right? Who is it that is aware that I'm thinking?
And suddenly I was thrown into this expansive, amazing feeling of freedom from myself, from my problems.
Freedom from myself. I love that too.
I saw that I was bigger than what I do. I was bigger than my body. I was everything and everyone. I was no longer a fragment of the universe. I was the universe.
Yeah, well, that's so beautiful. I was the universe. If you have a thought that you hold on to, I've had this. So I was really holding on to actually my spiritual process and and evolving in that, progressing in that. And I was holding on to that. So I think 4 years or a couple of years ago, I was sitting on a bench and I was listening to a video about a woman who had one thought that she was holding on to, and that actually was hindering her awakening. So it was like the thought that she wasn't getting anywhere. And it's like, who are you without the thought of not getting anywhere? And she immediately went to this space that Jim is discovering here. So I did the same to me. I picked my favorite thought, and that was about sort of, I'm Kees and I'm in this process, and that's how my life is evolving or something like that. And I asked myself, who am I without the thought of Kees in this process? And it's just, I immediately went to this spaciousness that Jim was describing. I think I had quite some taste of that already, so it wasn't such a huge surprise or something. But if you're holding on to a thought and then you ask, who are you without this thought? I do this to coachees a lot, where I talk about one of their limiting beliefs. And if it's a big one for them, I always tend to ask, who are you? You know, if you didn't have this limiting belief, or who are you without this limiting belief? And it can feel like, wow, it's like this expansive feeling. It's already there, of course. It's just a thought you're believing. So if you drop that, then you're free. So if you want me to do that to you, schedule a free coaching call below or come to one of our group sessions. And I thank you so much for watching the channel, and good luck. Have a great day. Bye.